A kind day to you all, I'm Kinsmark, and this is Chapter 4 of Let's Play Cloud Pirates, the competitive aerial combat game I've come to love and adore. I've still the Vigilant sniper-class ship to test fly, so let's cut straight to it. Alright, the maiden voyage she is. Are you ready? There we are. Crack the ram across the bow and let's get sniping. So, just destroy as many enemies as possible. Capture points are a moot point. So that means I need to hang here in the rear, keep my distance, and choose targets carefully. Alright. I like these wide sails on this thing. Okay, so this ship, there's actually a point to zooming. Alright, so there is a fair amount of projectile travel time I need to accommodate for. Let's see. There we go. Can I zoom in farther? I can! Alright, so scroll wheel moves it in farther. Caught you right in the cabin. Got her again! Got her in the cabin again! Shattering the shields! Bah! There we are. Caught you in the engine. And fire! Ha-ha! Alright. Let's actually keep the nose on the target. Ah, a wily one, I see. Lead you, though. Oop, almost. Can't hold still from me, son. Yes. There we go. See, the trouble with this, there we go, is it is conceivable that I could get snuck up on, as playing a sniper in any game really is the concern of, as I'm scoped in. There we are. Polish off your spyglass, lads. We've got some targets to sink. There we go. Alright. Getting decent at leading these targets. Alright. Advance a little. Just enough to get a clearer shot. Because it seems like they're starting to move the fight across some of these towers, or pillars, I suppose I should call them, to get away from me. There we go. Oh, yes. Those little ships, this thing just carves straight through. There we go. Oh, wow. Apparently I can fire this thing a lot faster than I thought. I was using a very conservative rate of fire. I don't need to. Oh, yes. Cue the volley. Alright, there we go. Fire! I wonder, can I rotate as I'm scoped in? I can. Oh! Oh, those side guns are punchy! Alright, so a little thing I'm noticing. It is a little hard to see those vertical lines to indicate which hull is facing the enemy. They are there, they're just kind of hard to see. There we go. Alright. I'm not actually getting that many kills, I'm getting a lot of assists, though. So it seems like this ship is good for softening up the shields of enemies for allies to then finish off. And I am all right with that. There we go, and side volley. Can I kill at least one of them? There we go. Now for you! Good. I like this game. Because apparently, I'm good at this game. And I somehow keep getting matched to the winning side. Like, really winning side. Because, good God, look at that meter! Again! It's like every time. So, like, part of me sees that and is immediately suspicious of, are there fairness problems here? Except, I am a fresh player. I'm not even level 3 yet. That's my mission to accomplish. and I'm wiping the floor with people. So as much as a part of me is concerned, I can't place a specific finger on any point of concern. It's just sort of a, you know, where there's smoke, there's maybe fire sort of thing. And yet, starting to think, maybe I'm just on fire. Because, I mean, common denominator of all these matches is moi. So, call me just a tad on the arrogant side. I'll own that. I just think it's safe to say, considering it might change in the next few moments. So far, though, 4 episodes in and I haven't died once. I think it's fair to say I'm contributing a healthy amount of combat proficiency to each match I participate in. And that's all I'm saying. I just think I've a prestigious award. I think I've earned the medals that I wear so prominently on my captain's jacket. I think they are rightfully awarded. And I shan't hear otherwise. Because it's just terribly rude, you know? If you'd like to contest that, I shall challenge you to a gentleman's duel. Pistols at dawn! Location of my choosing. And that's that. I really want dueling to get legalized again, because good God, can you imagine how many people, like if you're in school right now, how many people would you take the plunge and actually challenge to a duel to just settle whatever differences you have, you know, however serious or petty, either way, you know, when you can just drop that card on the table like, you know what, fine, you want to really just settle this? Let's freaking duel over it, man. Are you that serious about it? Because I am. Like, even just the presentation of that offer is probably enough to make most people go, you know what, alright, fine, it's all yours. And you know what, you can do it legally and fairly. You know, don't supply your own weapons. Have, like, the state or the country, you know, supply them. Have a constable or, like, a state trooper there. Do it at a courthouse in a place where law enforcement officials can preside over the process so that they can arbitrate fairness and the particulars, sign waivers, etc., and then just sort things out, you know? Now, you can call that a primitive solution, and you're right. It's still a satisfying one, though. Let's just talk about it honestly here. There we go! Speaking of satisfying! Ah, yes. Ah, yes. There we go. There we are. Now, out of pure curiosity, since we're about to win, what is my ability? I don't know. I just activated it, and it didn't seem to do anything. I don't know what that is. I'll have to check that in the stats. Oh, yes. I like this ship. This ship and I, we get along quite nicely. We have an understanding. There we go. Now swing the nose around and fire! There we go. Yes. Fire! I'm a happy sky pirate. Ah, Bolfir, I'm coming for your title. I am the leading man. Let's see here. So, gold chip experience, free experience, good. Pardon me. Repair, good. That's chump change. Now, devices. I can certainly say I'd like to install some on this gorgeous ship. Special cannons. Alright, so that's more damage per shot. That is the same rate of fire. And greater DPS. That's tempting, it is! What exactly is this thing? Energy supply. Accelerates cannon cooling 25%. Increases their damage 10% for 15 seconds. Oh, I should have used it! I could have killed even more of them! Oh, I like that. What about you? Disguise. Reducing visibility range 80%. So is that a cloaking field? For an already long-distance ship? Oh, that's just mean. I like it. Frost reinforcement. The next shot will reduce the target's speed and maneuverability. Okay, so it cools their engines, essentially. How's about the heavy sniper cannon? Which one is which? Okay, so that's cannon singular. So I think that is the nose gun. And then these, I think, are my side cannons. So I'd like to improve the nose gun, I think. That is just a flat upgrade all round. What about you? Triad. Okay, so that's less damage, less DPS. However, I could fire it more frequently due to the overheat. I'm just going to go with the flat upgrade because I'm already doing all right with the rate of fire this currently has. So, yes please. Purchase, install, and then how about you? Ooh, another flat upgrade that I can afford. Going for that. Yes please. Alright, equip your ship quest, jingle the gold. Free experience, some more captain experience. Alright, what exactly is that? Complete battle on rank 2 or above ship. I don't fully understand what that means. Unlock and buy a ship of rank 2 in the devices. Okay. Alright. Then, let's see. Which of these could I get then? The Nimble, the Windfall, the Furnace. Are all of these the same? They aren't! There are different factions! Alright, so Kania, however you pronounce that, are these more Corvette, like Dow, sort of angular ships that actually have sails and such, and then Zadagan are these somewhat more futuristic looking ships. Interesting. Alright then. Which shall I focus on? I don't know. I think I'll actually figure that out in my own time and cut into another episode once I have completed probably that objective already, because again, I need to reach captain level 6 to access the tavern, and since it says to manage your crew here in the little tooltip, I assume that means one can micromanage the particulars of statistical aspects of the ship through crew members. I am curious about the role of the captain, come to think of it, because is that just an avatar? Since my avatar here is just this grayed out profile. Mooring Mistress, Callow Pilots. Can I equip these? I don't think I can. All of the rest seem like they are acquirable solely through collector's doubloons. These are locked from early access kits and testing phases. So I actually think the captain is just one's avatar, so as far as function in the game is concerned, that's of minimal importance. Talents, what is this? To access captain talents, you first need to reach captain level 8. Okay, so captains do statistical things, I just can't access that yet. So the game is keeping things simple for the introductory phase, and I can appreciate that. However, I do think it's stretching essentially the tutorial hours of the game out a little long. I might like to see it changed such that one acquires access to another function of customization, another aspect to tweak with each captain level instead of like every few. I think that's a little harsh on the exaggeration of stretching out the learning time, because it isn't all that difficult to learn and pick up, especially because this UI is fairly simplistic compared to a lot of contemporary vehicular combat games. It's easy to find the information one is after, and after just a few minutes of searching around, it's pretty easy to figure out how to do what one wants to do. I am curious about what this is. Oh, interesting. Okay, so this is a drop-down for battle, so that's what I've been doing. Payload convoy plunder. 7 on 7. Oh, these are scheduled. Interesting. So that starts in a few hours. Reward is increased 20%. I'm curious as to why these are scheduled. Aside from perhaps attempting to prevent community segregation through modes, because if all of these modes were in the game active at the same time, then unless the servers are really active, it could make it seem like fewer people are actually playing the game than actually are, because they're just all scattered about in different modes, which would make it a little more frustrating to play. So, like, I get why, it just, man, seems like there aren't that many chances to play these, because those are pretty sparse schedules, just a couple of days a week at specific times. That's a little strange. I hope that changes. I don't know. I'll check that out and comment on it once I know more in future episodes. For now, though, I think I'll actually cut this one here. I know this is fairly short. I'm just attempting to keep these concise so that I can showcase a single aspect of the game or a single ship at a time for each episode. That way it is as easy to process as possible. Concise critique is, I'm impressed. Aside from a few little tweaks here and there, like that sort of thing, that I'd make, I really like the progression rate of the game. I love the art style. The soundtrack is fantastic. The controls are easy to pick up. I'm just, once again, Outlaws team, my.com, you guys have done a fantastic job, and I can't wait to see where this goes. So stick around for some more Cloud Pirates here on the channel eventually, because I have some piracy to conduct in the meantime. I'm Kidsmark here at Last Full Press, and as always, I wish you all good gaming and Godspeed.